actually, that's not terrible. That's better looking than I expected, actually. I mean, on this side, this was the other side right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nothing. This is actually, see, the way it's graded is a first degree burn is like a sunburn, red. You put stuff on there, the sun burns it red. Second degree burn, it blisters. Basically, if you get a bubbling blister. Third degree burn is through and through. I mean, if it goes through the dermal layer. I mean, this is probably, again, I didn't see it when it was going to, I'm sure this blistered.
Yeah,
Probably had a big blister on it. Yeah. I mean, this is probably just a bad second degree burn, but I think this is going to be okay. I think this is actually going to be fine. It would be nice almost if this came off here. Would you mind if I tried to...
No, please do.
Let me get some...
I was going to tear it off.
Yeah, but it's better that he does it.
Yes, it is.
We know you that you're kind of strict.
The dryness,
Mm-hmm.
because they say keep it dry, keep the air going to it, but then don't let it get infected. So it's kind of like a catch-22.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
So I'm having a really hard time finding that perfect medium where
between not getting it wet and keeping it clean and...
I have to keep it moist, but then also not too moist because then bacteria can grow. But then
But it doesn't look infected.
No, it really doesn't look bad. I'm just trying to lift up some of this sort of scar over here, to sort of open up the dermal layer there. But I may not be able to get all of this up here. I mean, this is actually nice and dry here. I think I'll probably leave that. Actually, what we could do is, and I don't think it's too late for it, I mean, really what you want to look at, this is the dermal layer here.
Mm-hmm.
The dermis is supposed to look like a good cut of meat. That's what it's supposed to look like. The epidermis is the white sort of covering on it, and the stuff that blisters. The dermal layer is what's left. So I could give you, I mean, you can take sulfa. You're not allergic to sulfa. Yeah, I can give you some topical Silvadene, sulfasalazine cream. Do you have that at home?
We bought the
think
thing
about
here,
that
but
silver
so
stuff?
I don't know if it's the same, but
What's that?
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, we got something like this.
Sulfasalazine, yeah. Basically what I would do with this actually, and you can do it with that too, although that probably requires very little, would be to just clean this up every day, and I'll have Lynn do it right now for you. Clean it up with some peroxide and dab it dry, and then put the Silvadene cream on there, and then cover it. And just do that every day. Now, you can get it wet. In other words, in the morning, you'll take the darn thing off and shower or whatever you want to do, and then you'll put some peroxide on it and dab it dry. This is going to be fine. No, really, this is going to be fine.
And they gave him antibiotics for 10 days. Is that the
Yeah,
good
it's
amount?
okay. Well, it's hard to say whether that's really even necessary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So really, this thing over here is probably sort of a very minor second degree burn, but I don't think we're going to need to do much with that at all. I'll just have Lynn put another, I'm not even sure if you really even need a Band-Aid on that, to tell you the truth.
Well, it was getting dry, and then whenever it gets dry, then it starts to get kind of ugly looking, and so I want to kind of keep, like you said,
Yeah, she can put another Band-Aid on it, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, that definitely is going to be fine. This is going to be fine too. I mean, you don't need a skin graft or anything like that.
Hey, I take that.
Yeah,
Cool.
you'll take that, huh?
Yeah, because I was gonna try and talk you out of doing the skin graft.
Yeah, skin graft. No skin graft.
Cool. Muy bien.
So right.
So you think I should change it 2 times a day or just once? Because I put it on last
Just
night.
Just once. Yeah, you can almost do too much with these things. I wouldn't putz around with it too much. But do it once a day. Shower in the morning, clean it up with peroxide, dab it dry, put the cream on and cover it.
So hydrogen peroxide is cool.
Yeah, hydrogen peroxide's fine. It bubbles up. It actually forms a complex with the, like dried blood and stuff. No, it works well.
Okay.
And it doesn't burn, although it wouldn't burn anyway, right? So, yeah.
The thin layer of yellowish crap that's on
Really what you want it to look like when you clean it up and dab it dry in the morning is red. So it looks like you've taken a knife and run it across the top of a piece of steak or a piece use a prime rib. It's supposed to have that, really rich